Hello and welcome back to our next grab and go kit. Today we are going to be making light up faces. So your kits should have included a white paper cup, two coin cell batteries, three LED lights, some pipe cleaners, and I think that's about it. Other things that you're going to need for today are going to be some markers, crayons, or colored pencils of some sort to decorate with. You're going to want a ruler, some masking tape, and something just to poke a little hole with if you need to, like a pin or like a push pin or a thumbtack or pin or something like that. So to get started, you're going to take your markers or colored pencils and you're going to decorate a face on your cup. So this is the one that I made here. Gave them, two big eyes and a smile. So go ahead and start working on your faces now, and then hit pause. And when you come back, I'm going to talk a little bit about electricity because we're going to be making an electrical circuit with this, and then making our little cup heads eyes light up. I hope you had fun drawing the face, and I hope that you're a better artist than I am, and that your face maybe came out a little bit nicer than mine, but I'm happy with what I got. My guy's got a little mustache going. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about electricity. So you have these three LED lights, and you have a couple of coin cell batteries. If you look closely at the light, let me see if I can get a background for this. You'll see that one lead, or one of these wires, is longer than the other one. So that tells you, now on all of these, this is universal on all of these, the longer wire or the longer lead is going to be positive. Now if you take your little coin cell battery, if you look on the flat side, there's a little plus sign. That's the positive side of the battery. So if you take your LED light, and you can do this real quick, you're not going to get shocked or anything, you can connect your battery so that the long wire touches the plus side on your battery, and your light lights up. So electricity, a circuit is a circle, right? That's the base of the word is circ. So you're creating a circle. So starting off with your power end of your battery, your plus side, you're going to create a line. So if I only touch one, I'm not really, there's another little wire here. It's not really creating a circle, right? So it comes to here to the light. Now if the bottom one comes down to the negative side, then that creates the circuit and the light lights up. That's what's in between. So that's what we're going to be doing. So now you're going to take your little cup face and you're going to poke a couple holes in the eyes. Now use your LED light to figure out about how wide apart you want these holes to be and where you want them to be. So you can just kind of keep the two leads straight. If you can see that, like they're nice and straight, then just put them onto the cup, and you can try to push them through, or you can take a pin and make two little holes in each of the eyes. Oops, I got too many things on my fingers, so I'm just going to make two little holes about the length, the width. It doesn't have to be like perfect. They can be a little bit wider. You just don't want them too narrow. So one thing with electricity is if your leads cross, if these lines cross and are touching each other, then that messes up the circle. It makes it a figure eight, and that means that it's not going to light up. So simply take your bulb, your LED light. Now I'm making sure that the outside of the light is the positive, the long side, the positive side. That way I know when I go to connect the battery next, which side is which. So now if you just put it in, you're just going to have a couple little lines just sticking down there. So you want to tape tape this to the battery, but you also want to tape it to the side of so that the battery tapes to the side of the cup. So you're going to want to bend these a little bit just so that they go along the side. It's okay to bend them. They are bendable. They should be. And if you do break them, I gave you three lights for a reason. Just make sure that when you're doing this that the leads do not cross or touch each other in any way. That is not going to be good. So I just put the positive lead like along the side of the cup there. So I'm going to take a little piece of tape. This is the tricky part, so you got to get your fingers working inside this little cup with sticky tape. It's never fun. Okay, so I'm going to put the tape, let's see, around the side where I want the battery to touch the light, so that the tape, so I'm basically sticking that positive, that long line, the long lead or long wire to the tape, and then I'm just going to push the battery on there, and hopefully that will take the battery to not only the tape but also that long lead, the long wire. And then, well, it worked. So now I'm pushing the short wire on the other side. I'm just going to take another piece of tape. This one a little bit longer because it's going to be used to hold up the battery onto the thing. So I'm going to take another piece of tape, and I'm going to connect the shorter lead. I'm going to tape that to the battery, and then using the extra tape, I'm going to tape it so that the battery stays onto the side. So hopefully, my eyeball is not lighting up too well. Alright, there we go. So, well, if you look on the inside, I have one piece of tape to one side of the battery and another piece of tape to the other. I just have to play around with it a little bit to make sure that it sticks a little bit better here. So maybe I'm just going to wrap this piece of tape around the whole battery. So this is not easy because I'm trying to not break these leads, these little wires that are easy to break. But at the same time, alright, there we go. Now I got my light staying on. So I just wrapped the tape around, so now I'm just going to tape this battery to the side, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other eye. There. So my battery is taped to the side here. It's got tape wrapped around so that both of the LED lights are touching the side that I want it to touch. So again, we're going to go, see, I'm going to take another light bulb and another battery, long side to the plus side, short side to the other side, creates my circuit, and my eye lights up. So I'm going to, so once again, just that I remember, the outside is going to be the longer, the plus side, and the inside is going to be the other side. I'm going to stick my light bulb in and try to bend it a little bit so that's along the side. Now he's rolling. Alright, get a little bit of tape to tape the battery to the positive lead. So my positive lead is along the side of the, so I'm just going to get some tape between there. So I put the lead kind of in like the middle of the tape as I'm trying to get it on there, and then I add the battery. And then just to test, I'll touch the negative and it lights up. So now I'm going to take another piece of tape and wrap it around the whole thing, and then a third piece of tape to tape it to the side of the cup. So this piece of tape, I'm going to tape the negative lead to the other side of the battery, so that it lights up like that. And then I'm going to try to just wrap the tape around the battery so that the eye stays lit up, because I don't have a switch. We're not working with switches right now. If I had a switch or a button, that would be a different story. What happened? My eye's not lighting up. So let's try again. So let's see, I got my long side. I think I ruined my little holes here. This isn't going to go well. Alright, so try number 2. Let's see if I can get this one to work. Alright, so now I got it. It's lighting up. I don't know why I had such a hard time with the last one. That seems to be working. Alright, I got them. Alright, so now I got my eyes lit up. Now the last thing I'm going to add is a little hairpiece, or a headpiece for them. So I'm going to take some of these pipe cleaners here. I can never remember what the names of these are. And I'm just going to poke some holes in the top to insert these guys into. you want to, you can use these like arms and maybe have like arms coming off the side of them. Maybe I'll do that with the other one since these are so long. There we go. And there we go, we got my little cuphead guy. So I hope you have fun making this. Please remember to take some pictures of what you've made. We'd love for you to share them with us. I hope you have fun, and we'll see you next month for another craft. Take care.